Alright. I haven't done a video in a very long time. And the reason for that is because I've had some really bad luck with fish tanks. I had fish die off back home, and I had a complete tank die off in here. All my bays died over the break when I was gone. And one of the reasons for that is the male bay, he died of old age. And the lights in here, actually, these lights up here, the fixture failed to auto turn on. So that tank might have been in darkness, actually, for about 3 weeks when I was gone. And, a lot of these betas, the females, the hierarchy became completely broken. They really damaged each other a lot. And one of the females that came back, she was covered in fungus, and that one died. And that one was super skinny. It died. And then two of them that were left, they ended up getting, three of them ended up getting these terrible bacterial infections. Then they ended up getting Popeye and all that. And that actually put them down. And I think that's partially due to this light up there failing. Because going without light exposure for a long time can really screw up an animal's body. But I decided to just move forward because I had a lot invested in this tank. So I got fish, and the fish I got are these pearl grammies, which are a fish I've been wanting to try and get for a long time. And the thing about where I'm living in Canada, in Manitoba, is that these pearl grammies at one point they were $15 each. But now they've gotten cheaper. For example, I got these guys for $6.97 each, but they were half off because it was Tuesday. So I only paid like $8 after taxes for two fish. And I assume I might have gotten a pair. I think this one's female. Well, this one, I'm certain this one's female. But the other fish, who you can't actually see right now, he's got a bit more red in his pelvic and anal fin. So I think he is male. And he hasn't developed that long dorsal fin that you see in male Grammys, the Genus Trigopus yet. But everything else in this tank is alright. One of my lilies melted, but its offspring survived, which is fairly good. My Hygrophila plants, they're kind of scraggly looking, since I kind of damaged them when I had to replant some stuff in this tank. And partially because this driftwood up here, it uprooted. Well, it came back up, and it actually uprooted some plants with it. But it got weighed down because I put a big rock on it. So, oh, here's the other fish. Yeah, that's a fish. I think it's male. And these plants here are doing fairly well. They are starting to grow runners. Like you can see on this one, there's a little midget plant growing off it. And there's that little program right there. One thing I noticed about these programs is that when you have two of them, they don't seem to fight at all. Unlike the Spod Grammy. The Spod Grammys, also you call them blue and gold, they fight a lot if you have two of them. One basically just beats the other one until it becomes completely submissive. Which I've heard pro Grammys don't do that. Even if you have two males in, like, say, a 24-inch tank, two males, they'll spar, but one male won't beat the other one to a pulp. Which is normally what happens with Grammys. So, this tank is going to stay like this. Maybe I might add another fish in here. But right now I'm just going to leave it here. I'm going to use it as a pro Grammy grow-out tank. And then these guys will be in my 75-gallon by April or May. So, as for this tank here did perfectly fine over the break. Everything. It's got a massive amount of duckweed. But that's actually keeping the tank clean. And this beta here, he's doing excellent. And I think I'm going to make a new statement. I think once you go plaquette, you don't go back. So I think I'm going to only buy plaquettes from now on. And he's just a gorgeous fish. But one thing that might happen with this tank is, since it's such a big, well, it's not a big tank, it's a very long tank. Me and my friend, Buddy, we're going to build a divider. And we might build two dividers. We might give each fish, say, 8 inches of swimming space. So one divider there, and then another divider here. And then maybe I might be able to keep a beta, another plaquette here, and maybe a paradise fish, or a paradise fish, and a plaquette. But if I get paradise fish, this wouldn't be permanent for them, it would just be a grow out. And they'd end up going my 75 because I love paradise fish, they're one of my favorites. And unfortunately mine had to die off. But so that could happen this weekend if we manage to get the time to build a divider. So thanks for watching, sorry for taking a long time to make a new video, please rate, comment, and subscribe.